Have you ever wondered if the rice on your plate is quietly making your blood sugar worse? It sounds surprising, I know. Rice is such a familiar food, comforting, simple, part of so many meals. But what if I told you that the way most people cook and eat rice could actually be working against their health, especially after age 60? Hi there, I'm so glad you're here with me today. This video isn't about fear, it's about hope, and it's about control. Because the truth is, there are simple, proven ways to turn rice. Yes, rice. From a hidden blood sugar saboteur into a gut-healing, sugar-stabilizing, and life-giving food. And it doesn't require special pills or fancy machines, just small changes in your everyday routine. I've spent years in the world of senior health, and I've seen far too many folks take all the right medications, follow all the standard advice, yet still struggle with rising blood sugar, stubborn weight, and digestive issues. That's when I realized we often overlook the most basic things right in front of us, like how we prepare our rice. So today, I'm sharing 5 simple rice hacks that can make a powerful difference in your health. They're easy to do, backed by science, and best of all, they fit right into the meals you're already making. Before we get started, let me ask you this. Do you or someone you love eat rice almost every day? Have you ever felt bloated or tired after a meal and thought it was just age? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want more clear, practical tips like this, please hit that subscribe button and join our Health 365 family. All right, let's dive into the very first rice secret. One that can change how your body absorbs nutrients with just a little extra time. Something so simple, yet so powerful. Soaking your rice. Yes, that everyday habit that many of us skip without a second thought can quietly change how your body reacts to a bowl of rice. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I've been rinsing and cooking rice my whole life. Why fix something that's not broken? But here's the surprising truth. Unsoaked rice can block your body from absorbing the very nutrients you need most as you age. You see, rice, especially white or brown rice, contains something called phytic acid. It hides in the outer layers of the grain. And while it's completely natural, it can act like a little thief in your digestive system. It latches onto key minerals like calcium, zinc, and iron, and makes it harder for your body to absorb them. For older adults who may already be dealing with bone thinning, fatigue, or low immunity, this matters more than you think. Now, here's the good news. Simply soaking your rice, just like how our parents or grandparents might have done, can reduce phytic acid and unlock more of those essential nutrients. And there's another big benefit. It makes the rice easier to digest. Many older adults I've worked with tell me about bloating, gas, or just feeling too full after a meal. But after they started soaking their rice, meals became lighter, smoother, and much more comfortable. So, how do you do it right? After rinsing your rice thoroughly under cool water, let it soak in warm water for 30 to 60 minutes before cooking. This gives the grains time to soften, absorb moisture, and break down those hard-to-digest compounds. If you're short on time, even 30 minutes makes a difference. But be careful not to overdo it. Don't soak for more than 3 hours, especially in warm weather, as bacteria can grow and spoil the rice. One woman I remember, 72 years old, always active but struggling with a sensitive stomach, started this one habit, just soaking her rice. Within weeks, her discomfort after meals almost disappeared. She called it her small miracle. It's such a tiny shift. No pills, no special tools, just water, time, and intention. But the reward? Better digestion, stronger nutrient absorption, and more energy after meals. Give it a try. And if you've already been doing this, let us know in the comments how it's helped you. Or if you've never tried it, what's holding you back? Now, if you think that was simple, just wait until you hear what a single spoonful of vinegar can do to your blood sugar. Let's move on to tip number 2, one of the most unexpected and powerful tricks you can do with rice: adding a little vinegar. Yes, I know that might sound odd at first. Vinegar? In rice? You might be thinking, won't that ruin the taste? But hear me out, because just one spoonful of the right kind of vinegar can make a world of difference for your blood sugar, your digestion, and even your energy levels after a meal. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. Vinegar, especially natural apple cider vinegar, contains something called acetic acid. This little compound helps slow down how quickly your body breaks down and absorbs carbs, which means your blood sugar doesn't shoot up right after you eat. That's especially important for those of us over 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to sugar spikes. And if you're managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, this one step could be a game changer. In fact, a major study from Johns Hopkins University found that just adding vinegar to rice can lower its glycemic index by 31%. That's a huge drop, from a high sugar reaction to something much more gentle and balanced. I remember a kind man in his late 60s, pre-diabetic, frustrated, tired of feeling sluggish after meals. He started adding just 1 tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar to the water when he cooked his rice. Within a couple of months, his fasting blood sugar stabilized, and he felt lighter, clearer, and more in control. So how do you do this at home? Simple. When you're adding water to your rice cooker or pot, just add 1 tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar, like apple cider vinegar. That's it. The rice won't taste sour, I promise. In fact, many people say it tastes just a bit cleaner or fresher. Important note: make sure the vinegar is natural and fermented, not synthetic or flavored. The synthetic stuff doesn't offer the same benefits and might even irritate your stomach if you're sensitive. And if you've got a particularly sensitive gut, or you're just trying this for the first time, start with half a tablespoon and see how you feel. This tip is so easy to adopt, and yet its impact can be profound, especially over time. And the best part, it's not a medicine. It's not a restriction. It's simply giving your body a little help, naturally. And now, let's move on to something just as surprising: how oatmeal, when paired with rice in the right amount, can do wonders for your heart and blood sugar. Don't miss this next tip. Now here's a clever little secret that most people have never heard of: mixing just a bit of oatmeal into your rice. Yes, oatmeal. You probably already know it's good for your heart, your cholesterol, and your digestion. But what's really interesting is how a small amount, mixed with your rice, can dramatically improve how your body processes sugar, and even clean out your blood vessels over time. Let me explain. Oatmeal is rich in something called beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber. When you eat it, beta-glucan acts like a gentle sponge inside your system. It moves through your gut, soaking up bad cholesterol, slowing down digestion, and keeping your blood sugar from rising too quickly after a meal. For seniors, especially those living with high cholesterol, prediabetes, or blood pressure issues, this kind of support is gold. In fact, a study from the National Institutes of Health found that mixing just a small amount of oatmeal into rice can slow down the rise in blood sugar by up to 43%. That's not a small improvement. That's a huge leap towards stability and long-term health. The key, though, is the amount. You don't want too much. That's why we call it the golden ratio. If you're making 1 cup of rice, about 150 grams, you'll want to mix in just 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of plain, dry oatmeal. That's around 5% to 7% of the total volume, enough to give you the benefits without overpowering your digestion. Why not add more? Well, while oatmeal is healthy, too much in one meal, especially for older adults, can cause bloating, gas, or a heavy feeling. Gentle balance is the key. A small dose every day gives your body just the right amount of soluble fiber to support smoother digestion, better cholesterol control, and steadier energy after meals. I've seen this small change help so many people. One woman in her mid-70s, managing both high cholesterol and early signs of diabetes, started using this method. She simply mixed a teaspoon of oatmeal into her daily rice. After 3 months, her lab results improved, and more importantly, she felt better, clearer, lighter, and more confident. And one more gentle reminder: if you have kidney problems, always talk with your doctor before increasing your fiber or whole grain intake. Every body is unique, and now that we've improved the way your rice handles sugar and cholesterol, let's look at a golden spice that's been used for centuries, and that may help improve your insulin sensitivity in a completely natural way. Next up is a small golden pinch with big healing power: turmeric. You've probably heard of turmeric as a spice used in curries or teas. But did you know that just a little bit of turmeric in your rice can actually help your body respond to insulin better, and even reduce inflammation throughout your system? The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin, and it's been studied for years for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. But one of the most exciting discoveries is how curcumin helps improve insulin sensitivity. That means it helps your body use insulin more effectively, kind of like sharpening a dull key so it fits the lock again. As we age, many of us develop something called insulin resistance, where the body no longer responds well to insulin. That leads to higher blood sugar, fatigue, weight gain, and sometimes more serious complications. But research from the National Institutes of Health found that consistent curcumin intake over time reduced insulin resistance by 23%, a result comparable to some mild diabetes medications. And all it takes is a pinch. One woman in her late 60s, managing type 2 diabetes for years, decided to try this after speaking with her doctor. She didn't change anything else in her diet, just started adding a small pinch of turmeric powder to her warm rice once a day. After a few months, her blood sugar readings became more stable, and she was able to lower her medication dosage. Her smile said everything. To do this at home, it's very simple. After your rice is cooked and still warm, just sprinkle 1 to 2 small pinches of pure turmeric powder over it and stir gently. That's all. The warmth helps release the natural oils and aroma, and the flavor blends beautifully with plain rice. Start small, especially if you're not used to the taste. You can always increase little by little over time as your palate adjusts. Just make sure you're using pure turmeric powder, not curry powder. Curry powder usually contains turmeric, but also includes salt and other spices that may not offer the same benefit, and could upset your stomach if taken in large amounts. Also, if you have gallbladder issues or are taking certain medications, check with your healthcare provider before adding turmeric regularly, just to be safe. This is a small, colorful habit with gentle but powerful effects, one that connects you with centuries of natural healing wisdom. And now, as we move to our final tip, get ready for something even more surprising. A method that doesn't require adding anything at all. It's all about how you cool and reheat your rice to unlock even deeper gut health benefits. One of the most surprising, yet incredibly effective, rice habits. Cooling and reheating your rice. Yes, that's it. No special ingredient, no supplement. Just letting your rice cool after cooking, and then gently warming it up again before eating. Simple? Yes, but the science behind it is nothing short of amazing. Here's what happens. When you cook rice and then let it cool, the starch inside it actually changes. It becomes something called resistant starch. Unlike regular starch that gets digested quickly and turns into sugar in your bloodstream, resistant starch resists digestion. Instead of breaking down in the small intestine, it travels further into your large intestine, where it becomes food for your gut's good bacteria. That means better digestion, less inflammation, and stronger immunity. It's like giving your gut a gentle healing massage from the inside out. But that's not all. Resistant starch also helps reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, supports bowel regularity, and even improves how your body uses insulin. For seniors, especially those managing blood sugar, gut discomfort, or constipation, this one change can bring big relief. I once worked with a man in his 70s who had dealt with constipation and irritable bowel issues for years. Medications helped a little, but nothing brought real comfort. He started cooling his rice after cooking, letting it sit, then reheating it before meals. Within a few weeks, his digestion changed dramatically. He felt lighter, more regular, and finally at ease. So, how do you do it? After cooking your rice, leave the lid open and let it sit at room temperature for 30 minutes to an hour. You can then eat it, or better yet, store it in the fridge and reheat it gently later that day or the next. When reheating, just warm it until hot. Don't overcook it or let it sit too long at room temperature. Especially in warmer weather, bacteria can grow in rice left out too long. So if you're not eating it right away, refrigerate it promptly and enjoy within 1 to 2 days. It's such a simple change, but the rewards are deep. Better gut health, improved blood sugar control, and a feeling of internal balance that so many older adults long for. Think about that. With just a bit of time and planning, your rice can become one of the most nourishing foods on your plate. Now that we've explored all 5 of these gentle but powerful rice habits, let's take a moment to reflect and wrap it all together. Because while each of these tips is small on its own, what truly transforms health is the way they add up. Meal by meal, grain by grain, these 5 rice habits may seem small, but they hold real power. Soaking your rice, adding a little vinegar, mixing in a bit of oatmeal, sprinkling turmeric, and cooling before reheating. Each step supports your blood sugar, digestion, and long-term vitality in its own gentle way. And here's the truth. It's never too late to make changes. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with just one, whichever feels easiest for you, and see how your body responds. Small steps often lead to the biggest changes. I've seen these tips help so many older adults feel better, move easier, and take back control over their meals and their health. You deserve that too. If this video helped you or gave you something new to think about, please give it a like. It really supports our work. And if you'd like to stay on this journey with us, tap subscribe to join the Health 365 family. We're here for you with practical, science-based tips that fit your life. Have any of these rice habits surprised you? Or have you already tried one before? I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. You've got this.